Well, they've finally revealed it. Nintendo's next console, the Switch 2, it is real. It's really real. Nintendo Shadow dropped the trailer earlier this morning, and I want to say Nate the Hate is the original source that reported that they'd be dropping a trailer here on the 16th. I was honestly starting to doubt that we get honestly anything, but here it is, you guys. And all the leaks that we have gotten this past month, maybe 2 months at this point, have all been true. So let's honestly hope that the specs are as well, because if it is what they're saying, this Switch 2 is going to be quite powerful for a handheld. So feel free to share your thoughts down below. Do you like it? Are you disappointed or are you happy? How much do you think it's going to be? What games are you expecting to come? While you're down there, go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you're new. I'll no doubt be live streaming when Nintendo goes more in depth on this console later this year. Plus, even more. Beyond that, you guys, let's dive into the trailer that we got this morning, and I'm going to share my overall thoughts and hopes for the new Switch 2. So, I think first things first, let's go ahead and take a look at the new trailer. So, they started off with the Switch, and it had a transition into the new Switch 2. Slightly bigger screen, with some slight changes on the tablet itself, a nice bigger kickstand. Now, I never owned an OLED before, so I assume this is either similar to that or slightly different. I'm probably gonna have a picture on the screen comparing the two. The Joy-Cons also slightly get bigger, but the big thing that they showed off is that the Joy-Cons are indeed magnetic. And I'm just gonna say this, it is a much needed improvement. A more simple way of attaching it to the system itself, whereas before you had a middle railing system, which, yeah, if you did it wrong by putting the Joy-Cons upside down or on the wrong side, what have you, not only could get stuck on the railing, but possibly even damaging the Joy-Con itself. Not good, and it was honestly an issue that my sister ran into when she first got her Switch. I warned her not to do it, literally, and she did it anyways. So, of course, much needed improvement there. I am honestly really happy to see it, because I'm gonna love taking these things off way more than my current Switch right now, because at least for me, I almost never take it out of the dock. So having to take the Joy-Cons out for specific games that require it has always been slightly annoying. But yeah, I'm honestly really gonna love this. It's so cool. Okay, so one big thing that I do want to talk about, because it was circling around with the leaks, people pointed out that there was a new sensor on the inside of the Joy-Cons, and in the trailer here, they inadvertently show what many were speculating. Again, there is no details about this, but they are essentially showing that they have some sort of mouse capabilities. Of course, I'm still assuming it's not confirmed or anything, but dude, it looks like it. So get ready, Splatoon fans, because this is something that most of us probably have been waiting for. We might actually be getting some form of mouse aiming with this new feature. One of which that I'm going to be really excited to try out if it's true. Just simply because I play a lot of first-person shooter games and I am so used to mouse. But I'll admit, I do love the gyro controls on Splatoon. It's very cool, it's very unique, I do love it. But it's going to be very fun to play with a potential mouse on the new Switch. So as we get a full look at the system, it is revealed that a new Mario Kart game is coming. I want to say that the leaks also told us about this. We even get a look at the new dock, which is more curved. Very smooth. And here is probably the big thing. While showing the new Joy-Con controller, we do see a new redesign of DK, and it does look more like the movie counterpart. It's a bit hard because it's a little blurry, but I can't really tell if anyone else has really changed as significantly, but we'll just have to see later. Let me know what you guys think. Beyond that, the Switch 2 is slated for 2025 with no initial release date just yet. We also get confirmation that the Switch 2 will be backwards compatible. However, if you actually stop and read the details that they do tell us, because some of it is kind of important. They start off with saying that the Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Switch games. However, they also say that certain Switch games may not be supported or fully compatible with the Switch 2, and how more details will be shared on the Nintendo website at a later date. So, honestly, first thoughts, that does have me a little worried about what they mean exactly by certain games might not be supported or fully compatible. That is arguably one thing that I really do hope that they explain further, whether that's going to be in the upcoming direct that they have planned, or if it's primarily just going to be posted on their website. I don't know, but I do want to hear your guys' thoughts because I feel it is probably going to be a combination of things on the reason why we aren't going to be getting full backwards compatibility on all games. Because I'll admit, the Switch is old. It's old. It was even old when it first released back in 2017. It could be just the fact that some games themselves just aren't designed to function on the newer hardware, but just hearing this alone does make me worry just a little bit transferring my digital library over to the new system. If there's older games that I have, and, well, even newer ones that possibly aren't going to be supported or playable. And Nintendo ends it off by basically revealing that their next Nintendo Direct is showcasing the Switch 2, and that is going to be April 2nd. So that is going to be a few months away, sadly. They also revealed that they are going to be giving people hands-on experience at certain events around the world. So you can, of course, get tickets for that. Chances are, though, if you are watching this video, they are probably already gone, or they are soon to be sold out. So if you're wanting to get that, get it now. It should be on their website. But yeah, that is honestly all that they showed off for the initial trailer. To be honest, it only felt a little underwhelming to me, simply because of the sheer amount of leaks that we have been getting for the past month and a half. I think even like 2 months. And I'm meaning specifically what the actual Switch looks like and everything. We've been getting leaks for months, honestly. The internal components, I believe the motherboard. I think I covered that, honestly, in a former video. But initially, am I disappointed at all? Not really, honestly. I mean, it's just that we don't even know the price of this new system, and honestly, that is another concern that I have. I don't want this thing to be more than $400. Many still speculate that it's going to be around $400. I can see this happening, but I'm kind of hoping that they kind of lower the price of the Switch OLED down to, I think, $300, and then price the Switch 2 at $350. I'm honestly just hoping that it's not $450 or more, because that's really stretching into the range of the other handheld competitors on the market right now, more specifically, the Steam Deck. Not like it's going to really hurt the market of the Switch 2 selling, because let's face it, there is so many diehard Nintendo fans out there that are going to be buying this system regardless. Me, on the other hand, I still have my original launch Switch back from 2017, and I haven't gotten anything since. I think the one thing that I am a little concerned about, though, is whether Nintendo is going to promote this as a whole new system versus simply an upgrade. Honestly, looking at the trailer here, anyone else that isn't really in the know on Nintendo systems or just gaming in general may very well think that this is just simply an upgrade, because let's not forget the whole Wii and Wii U situation, where they really handled the market for that so poorly. So I do hope that they do promote this system right, because I feel despite slapping the number 2 on it, there are probably going to be regular customers out there, for instance, your mom, dad, and even grandparents that might be looking at this and just think, isn't this just an upgrade? I mean, it's just a little concern for me, so let me know what you guys feel about it. Because yeah, that's honestly the big thing. I don't want this to be another repeat. The Wii U was a decent system, honestly, but they just handle it so poorly. So, moving on, I'm just going to be touching briefly on the potential performance of the Switch 2, mostly of what we've just been seeing in leaks and rumors. It is rumored, of course, to be as powerful as a PlayStation 4 while in handheld mode, if not slightly better. Some are even saying that it is slightly better than that of the Steam Deck, so it is honestly going to be really exciting to me to see people analyze the performance and compare both. It is also rumored to boost performance to be around the power of a PS4 Pro while docked. If that is honestly true, that is really, really impressive for a handheld. If everything that we have ever gotten the past few years about it, where there was a behind the doors look, at the system where people were saying that they were showcasing a lot of different games not currently on the Switch. I think it was the demo for The Matrix, and that was primarily, I think, just a demo to showcase the... Well, what was it? I think the Unreal Engine. But I think more importantly was they showed off the Final Fantasy remake. So if all of that is indeed true, that is honestly going to open up a lot more games for the Switch library for sure. And it will be something that I'm going to be very much excited for because we already got a good handful of AAA titles running surprisingly well on the Switch already. For example, The Witcher 3, Doom, and especially Doom Eternal. Like, despite the occasional blurring tricks, even during gameplay with the targeted 30 FPS, the very fact that this game is even playable on the little device is impressive. So overall, it'll be really cool to see exactly how good this system performs, especially when compared to powerful systems like the Steam Deck, if not other consoles. But there you have it, you guys. We finally got the most leaked console in history so far revealed. Not a whole lot of info was initially showed off here, but it did essentially confirm that all the leaks that we've been seeing were real. It is slated to be releasing later this year. We do, of course, have a Nintendo Direct on April 2nd. That is going to focus entirely on the Switch 2. Hopefully then, we will get far more details, and the overall performance, showing off some launch titles, a full backwards compatibility list, and even more importantly, the price of the system. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Share your thoughts down below in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new, because I will be covering this in April when they do the Nintendo Direct. I will be live streaming, so you don't want to miss it. For me, honestly, yeah, I'm excited. I want to see what the new features, and yeah, I know for a fact Pokemon Day is going to be next month, and I believe they have not been showing anything about that game since, for what, nearly a year at this point? And I think it's because they have been waiting for this reveal. So yeah, I'm hoping that's the case, because I do want to see something in regards to Pokemon Legends ZA. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Later!